What's up, guys? Welcome back to the vlog. So we're working on the RX8 again. I've done a little bit already today, and I'll run you through that real quick. So the trunk of the RX8 I had previously shown you was full of water. It literally looked like a disgusting lake in here. Well, I cleaned it out. I drained the water, and while this was full of water, I got a hole saw and I drilled a hole in there. Well, just so happens I was lucky enough to hit the grommet and not ruin it completely. I don't know how I did that when it was like 4 inches deep of water and disgusting in here, but I got lucky. So anyways, I cleaned it out in here. I'm letting it dry out now. You can still see there's some water. I washed it with soap and water and scrubbed it and everything. Put me this little tow hook on here. So these engines are extremely bad for carbon buildup, and I heard seafoam was a good way to partially clean it, at least better than it is now. So I got some seafoam. I'm going to put some in the gas tank. It says that you can do that. Hopefully I don't screw nothing up. Clean the fuel system, and I believe you can suck it in through the intake to clean the intake manifold, which I believe would help this car breathe quite a bit better. So let's do that. So we got the seafoam. We're going to go ahead and pour it in the gas tank. This is about 3/4 of a can. I actually use this pretty often on my other vehicles, in the gas and then the crankcase mostly. But we're going to go ahead and pour this in, and then I have another can that we're going to clean out the intake with. And that might have been about a half a can actually. Alright, now we got the other can. I'm going to start the engine and I'm going to get it up to regular driving temperature, and then we're going to put it in the intake. So once this gets up to operating temperature, this is your vacuum line that goes to your brake booster, and well, this is the main one anyways. This is your intake manifold here. Right here. I don't know if I got that on camera or not. And then that's your intake manifold. So I'm going to pop this off. Then we're going to rev it up to 2,000 RPM and hold it the entire time that we're using the seafoam, and go ahead and use the whole can on the intake manifold. And then the car will actually start smoking, but that's normal. That's the seafoam doing its job, and it will smoke quite a bit out of the exhaust, and then it's actually the carbon deposits build up just burning off. And then after we do that, turn it off and then let it heat soak. That'll do its job, and then you start it back up. That's when you'll see the smoke, or most of the smoke. And then we'll take it for a drive it a little spiritedly, and then get the rest of that carbon buildup out of there. So the car's up to operating temperature now. We're going to go ahead and pull off that intake hose, and then we're going to dump this bottle of seafoam, or well, let it suck it out of this bottle. Now we're going to go ahead and turn the car off and let that heat soak, and then start it back up after 5 minutes. Alright, now it's been 5 minutes. We're going to go ahead and start it up and watch the smoke roll. So I'm back from my drive on a private back road, and this thing runs 1,000,000 times better. Like, that is absolutely insane. And no, I'm not sponsored by them or anything. I went and bought that at Advanced in Walmart with my very own money. It was like $7 a can, and that car literally has a completely different attitude to it now. It actually will rev out a lot easier. I'm thinking this engine may have been replaced once before and only has around 40,000 miles on it, but just a lot of carbon buildup and a lot of abuse from not being taken care of like it should have been. Because the engine seems fine. Obviously it needs a clutch, which I will order and do myself, but the car is doing really good engine wise. I think I might do another can of that in the oil and another one in the intake, and then we'll see how it does about the one in the gas tank. I'm sure it'll help it because it's already helped it a lot. I think the intake made the most difference, obviously, because of the carbon buildup, but I definitely think that I'm going to do another can, not today, but maybe a different day, just to get that carbon buildup out of there completely. and get that engine nice and clean again. But oh well. So my papaw's working on wiring up this socket, or whatever you want to call it. We're running 220 to the garage, and we dug here all the way to the corner of the garage. So the 220 will be for the compressor and the welder. And then we have some fresh gravels to go right there in the parking spots.
Without you, I remember myself, my name. Forgot about all you tried to change. Familiar was the sound of your voice as I continue to walk on by. It has been a year and now I'm living.
So I bought paint for the car the other day. It's going green. I'm not going to say what color green exactly, but it's going green. The roof is going satin black, and of course the rest of the car is going to be satin also. Now, should this door be satin black also, it would look similar to an Audi R8, how they have that black line down the side of them, like the older style R8s. So should I do that door satin black and the rest of it green, or should I just do it green also? And should I do the wheels solid satin black, or should I do the lips satin black with the spokes and the face of the wheel the matching green? Let me know down in the comments section. Anyways, thanks for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, share with all your buddies, and if you're doing anything similar to this, let me know down in the comments section. I want new ideas. I need some feedback. See you all next video.
I cannot see her.